Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. Tonight we're doing coilovers on the Miata. We're going to do this probably in two parts just for saving time and being more clear with everything so I don't skip out on any steps and you guys don't miss any tricks or anything like that. So I'll probably do the first part tonight with removing one front and one rear, something like that, or removal of all of them. And then the next part we'll do the installation of all of them. But what I want to do is the unboxing, and, and I've got the two boxes here from Flying Miata. This is not the track version. This is one step down. So this is called the Extreme Sport version, and this is so you can still have a little bit of. It's not quite as stiff on the street because this gets a lot of street time as well as a lot of track time. So I wanted one step down from the full blast track model, and that should work out great, especially when you crank these guys up. They're adjustable, which is really nice. You can crank them down, crank them up. So I'm going to do the unboxing of the parts, and then I'll show you some tricks, something I use to keep ride height about where we like it, because we like it where it's, where it's at right now. We're going to try and keep ride height right there. So let's grab a razor blade and get these guys unboxed. I don't really have a cart. I guess I can use that cart. Let me grab a cart, and that way I have everything up at kind of eye level for you guys. I should have had this all out like a doctor's office, right? But I didn't. So get some dead bugs off of here, and this guy should wheel around. He's got a bunch of stuff on him, but that's okay. We're just going to worry about the top. Come over the electrical cords. I have a lot of stuff in the way here, so it's going to take me a second. Okay, so I'll bring the card out, and small box, he goes last. Big box, he goes first. So this is what you get for $1,100 from Flying Miata. We'll get our blade out and get our glasses. This is our invoice and our cool sticker. Ooh, look how spiffy that is. And oh, instructions. Cool. And it's a QR code. Fantastic. That's what we've come to, right? So cut all the way through that thing. It's a new blade, so it's kind of sharp. So we have our packing material, which we'll kind of save. We have our wrenches. These are for adjusting ride height. So I'll set those guys over here too. And then we have our individual coils. So I'm going to stack them up in front here. Don't really need this box anymore, so we're going to get rid of the box. And there are part numbers on here. 60 MA02F, 60 MA02F. So I'm guessing those are our fronts. 60 MA02RL and O2RR. So left and right on the rears. Fronts are the same. So oh, look how nice. And thank you for not changing the color. A lot of times you order stuff and all of a sudden it's green and yellow, and you're like, what the hell happened? I thought it was red and black. So I didn't really want red, but that was the only color that the springs came in. So when you get coilovers, this is what you get. Whoops. You get a spring, which is set to a very specific foot-pounds. And then you get a strut or a shock that is this one. Set this guy safe down here. He's adjustable right here. And he's got, I think, 21. Let's go. We'll count them out. So he's all the way down. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 different damper settings. So dial these guys all the way down for now. So we've got 26 on the front, and they attach up here, and there's in the other box there'll be top hats. Spring goes on, looks something like that, and then you adjust ride height here with these guys, and that's what those wrenches are for. So these are our fronts. They look fantastic. There aren't any boots for the strut rod, but that's okay. Very nice material. Whatever this material is, feels like butyl. ABS plastic spring ring, which is fine. Not that big of a deal. This is all aluminum, and this is steel, I believe. Very nice steel. These are made by a company called VMAX, and they make them just for flying Miata, which is cool. These work on the NA, and I believe also on the NB. So put that guy back in his box so we just remember where everyone's labeled. Let's take a look at the rear. Make sure we have the same type of setup. Yep, they're not different colors. Whoops, there's our plastic top ring, which is a good thing. That's even worse when you get just mismatched colors all the way around. Let go. What did you grab onto here? Okay. Oh, this guy has a dual spring setup. Okay. So he has one static spring. Well, I guess it's not really static. They're both for ride height and then for ride adjustability. These are 185s. This is a 100. And then the other one, they have them marked on there. Most springs and coilovers will have the poundage marked, which is nice. And this guy, blink, kind of like that. Same thing. These guys are adjustable in the rear as well. So you can go a little bit tighter if you want, or a little bit looser. So yeah, these are very, very nice. Nice and machined. The welds on the bases here are really, really nice. Nice TIG welds. The actual strut mount welds are kind of okay. Again, they're not $4,000 KWs, so I can't really be too picky. I'll finish off with the blade and put it away. So pretty content with these so far. You need the instructions. So, actually, I'll just pull one of these guys out so people are watching. They can see what the hell we're doing. Hat. Yeah, these guys in the front are, whoops, I got them upside down. 200s. 200-70. So is this ambidextrous? I think it is. So there we go. He's not going to stay on there. Same thing here. Really nice welds. Strut has a little slag on it, the strut mount socket, but that's okay. Again, I'm not too concerned about it. It's just nice when you get a really nice quality product, especially when you pay for it. These guys are nice and machined. If they weren't, if they were really loose, they would spin all the way down. But these guys are actually really tight. They barely spin at all. So nice tight threads. Nice anodizing. These are very nice. In the confirmation email, products listing on our website. So if you guys want to follow along at home, you can go to Flying Miata and look up the VMAX, and you can see how to install them. If you want to, if you don't want to watch this whole thing, you can follow along at home. So I'm going to set this guy over to the side, still kind of in the front. And it's really humid. It's supposed to like torrential rain and downpour, and you can feel the humidity working its way in. So thankfully, I have my rock star to keep me hydrated. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of prep work before we take this thing apart. Now, the Miata is awesome because of its versatility. It can be anything. It can be a jet car. It can be a boat. It can be a track car. It can be just a weekend cruiser. So it's so much fun to work on because usually things are very simple. Now, I've spent a ton of time on this car, and I've spent a ton of money on this car to make it so that it is kind of, a track weekender. I want it dual purpose. And it's been a ton of fun. A lot of people have done their first track days with this, which is great. And oh, you know what I forgot is the second box. Let's open up the second box before we get to this. I forgot the Flying Miata's kit is cool because they include this, which is the kit to offset so you clear the diff. Oops, go back to cutting. They have their own kit so that you don't have to offset stuff or shim stuff out or anything like that. So that's all. Oh yeah, these are nice. These are all the top hats. All right. So these are, I don't know if these are front or rear, but these are the top hats that come with the kit. These are actually very nicely made. Nice powder coat, sort of nice powder coat. And then I don't know if we have, that's another front one. And they come with the bushings. So yeah, these guys are great. Very nice. So these help line up the struts versus the original one. These are going to be very, very nice. They will definitely help with install. You don't have to try and line stuff up around the axles and around the diff. So yeah, those can stay with this stuff. Now put our knife away. I have this weird habit of putting tools away just so I can find them later. So yeah, that's all included in the kit. It's about $1,100, I think, with tax and everything. It's like $1,250 for everything shipped to my door. It took a little longer. Their supplier for the top hats was out of top hats, so it took a couple extra weeks to get those. Worth it. So, box is empty, and now I can talk to you guys about setting ride height and stuff. So I'll tilt down just a little bit so you can see what I'm going to do here. The Miata is technically on a lift, but it's not raised up at all. This is basically the ride height. Like I guess I can't pull that out. He's settled on there since last night. So anyway, this is basically our ride height. This is where we're going to be. And this is the look we like. This is the car handles really great right here. So we want to keep that. So what we're going to do is on all four corners, we're going to put a piece of tape. And, oh, All right. Hang on. Hang on. Let's take a call. Hey, I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Okay, bye. All right. So what we're going to do is in each corner, we're going to put a piece of this tape. It doesn't have to be big. Just so we can write stuff on it. These are going to give us all of our numbers and all of our measurements so we get our car level again and get the ride height that we want. And we don't have to keep going looking at a notebook or whatever. We can look right at it because it's right there at the wheel. So, our tape away. I have this habit of putting stuff away. Now, we get our tape measure. Whoa. All right. And what we're going to do, this is a perfectly flat floor. So since I know the floor is perfectly flat, I'm going to measure from the floor directly through the center cap up to the edge of the fender. And that's going to be my magic number. That's the number I want to hit when I put the coilovers on, when I adjust ride height. So right now, I am at 22 7/8 inches. So I'm going to do 22 7/8 inches. What do you think we are on this side? Dead on 23. Why are we taller on this side? Do you guys know? On this front corner, do you know why we're slightly taller? In this back corner, yes, I know I'm missing center caps. 23 and oh, we're pretty much dead on 23 right here too. So let's see if you guys know why we are slightly taller on that side. And we should be here too. Oops. Nope. 23.25. So 23 quarter inches. Okay. So obviously the shocks are done here, but do you know why we're a little bit taller on that side? It's a good question for, see if you guys can answer that one. All right, measuring 2. Glad I picked a heavier shirt to do this in. I'm going to be sweating profusely. So now we have our baseline measurements for where we want our ride height, how much clearance we want, all that other stuff. Trying to figure out why there's blue on here. I don't know why. And we can go and do anything we want with the suspension now. We can change ride height, whatever. We'll know exactly where we want to be for this look and this kind of drivability. So now we can raise it and lower it and do whatever we want. So I'm going to raise it up, get the front wheel off, and I'll bring you guys in closer when we do the suspension. I'll show you what's currently in there and what's coming out. So give me a minute here. Yeah, I am definitely sweating. I don't think he went under there. I think he went under. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just give him a quick check. Make sure he's not going to fall on my head. Sorry about the squeaky lift. I'm gonna grab a. Oh, you guys are not looking at the Miata anymore. I'm gonna grab a socket and see if we can get this front wheel off quick. Please tell me I got the right one. Nope. Next one up. Perfect. And for speed's sake, I'm going to use air. So I'm going to take you guys off. I hate blowing you guys out. Don't like me. Kind of heavy duty these load nuts are. Maybe I'm just used to the crap load nuts on my 949 6 ULs. Barely weigh anything. I love them. Set these guys off to the side. And another kind of pro tip: you can have the wheels off for a little while. Put these on. Number one, prevents them from getting kicked all over the shop and ending up underneath the toolbox and spider heavy. Number two, protects these guys and it protects you from them. So, plus you don't lose them. It also prevents like the brake rotor from falling off or anything like that. So, just put those guys back on. I'm going to do the other wheel since we've got this out. And I'm just going to say this. It doesn't take much, just a couple threads. You can just do it by hand. I don't have to do it now. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay. There you go. That's pretty good. These poor KYBs. Okay. Well, you have air out and available just in case we need it. Put this guy away. And I'll bring you guys in so you can see what all we're working with here. Fix up quick. Where'd my glasses go? All right. All right. Hey, man. Hey, Mulkey. How you doing, man? Welcome to the shop. All right, let's take a look at this Miata suspension. So I'm going to grab a light for you guys too. And let's go from this angle. Maybe get a slightly better view. Maybe. Kind of. No, brake shield's in the way. We'll come over to this side. This will work probably a little bit better. Let me get some light in there. I know this is what you guys see. All right, none of these guys went on charge. That's awesome. All these guys are dead. Yeah, pretty much. All right. So here's our suspension. Some lawn mowing grass in here. And we have the TN lowering springs. And this is FP1M64. I don't know what that means. 0U0 NF2. It's a 1.5 inch drop in front and 2 inch drop in the rear. And then we have the KYB 8-way adjustables. And these guys have been in the car for years and years and years. And they're pretty much done. You can see our top hats up here. These are what are going to get replaced with the Flying Miata versions. And then, yeah, these shocks have been great. They were great for their life, and that's cool. But they're kind of done now. So, and I have different control arms. I have non-OEM adjustable control arms for adjusting camber. I also have updated end lengths on the sway bars here, and you can see a lot of this stuff is powder coated as well. So that's the front suspension. Pretty straightforward. Let's take a look at the rear suspension. I'm going to take you guys with me. Let me put the light over there first. Yeah, we'll get a better view on the rear suspension. It looks a little bit cooler just because you have better access to stuff. So here's the rear suspension. Again, we have our TN springs and our KYBs, and you can see the adjustability knob right here, which is cool. You just get underneath the car. It's the same kind of thing that we have on the other one. Click, 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 click. But these guys have served their life. Their lifespan is up. Also, again, you can see the adjustable aftermarket end lengths, and all the stuff got powder coated. The adjustable control arms up top, the OEM control arms down below, and the spindles all got powder coated just to protect them. Corrosion is a killer, absolute killer. So in order to get that stuff powder coated, and it actually, I thought I had a rag. I thought I had 50 rags. They should all be right here, like within arm's reach. They're not. So it looks pretty good when it's cleaned off. Not too bad, right? Same thing. So yeah, when we have this apart, we'll get stuff cleaned up and make it look halfway decent too. When you have the wheel on, you don't spend a lot of time cleaning this. But with our new stuff in here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with these springs. The springs are still perfect. The shocks are obviously dead. The springs are perfect. I'll probably just give them to my friend Joey. He's doing a Miata build, and he could use them. You know, always nice to have a low Miata. And those springs have worked perfectly. And like I said, the KYBs, they worked great for years. They're done. You only get so many bounces out of shocks. That's part of the shock world, right? You only get so many. So, yeah, and a ton of this stuff underneath here has been shark bed linered or powder coated just to protect it. There's a lot of stuff out there that tries to kill metal, and the original stuff that was in here was really beat up. So that's why I powder coated all this stuff, try and protect it. You can see a little bit of corrosion back here on this, the support bar across there. So try and protect it. You can't protect everything though. That part's kind of a bummer. But then you just go through it and protect it more. So I'll bring you guys back around, get a full shot again. And since I'm using the laptop for you folks, I'm going to scan we'll see if their instructions thing works. Hang on a second. Okay. So you guys will be witness to this. We'll see. These are the instructions they give. So I'm on the camera. It focused on it and it's pulling it up. So these are the instructions just on the website. If a product isn't listed here, subscribe to our emails. Okay. Oh, you search for um, I'll just search for VMAX. I'm sweating profusely. I apologize. I might actually have to turn the fan on. Oh, okay. Let's just go to products and coilovers and sport package for NB. So they have the classic for NA. That's the cheaper model. Then they have the sport package, which is what I got for the NA, and then they have the track pack, which is the one up from mine. And so we're going to go to the one I got and go to maybe at the bottom they have. Oh, here we go. Instructions. A lot of Instagram stuff coming. Whoops, popping up. All right. So it pops up with the instructions. So if you just go to the product page, it's literally like the second thing there. Um, Not everyone can perform every installation. Check your ability. Make sure you're smarter than a pack of gum. Okay. Gives you torque specs and everything. I mean, it's a very thorough. Oh, hey, Liz. No, haven't taken it apart yet. I'm going through the parts list. RTFM. They give you basics on setup where you should start your setup and then adjust from there, which is very nice. It does not. Oh, this is literally the installation, the removal. So, okay. So for removal, we're going to take off. I'm going to lower the car. We're going to take off the top hats from the top, and we have to get into the trunk for that, for the rear. So I'm going to do the top ones, and we'll get these KYBs out of here and the springs out of here. Once I do uh, the tops, they're gonna drop down. So I probably want to do. They won't drop down that far because they're pretty much. No, they're gonna drop down pretty damn far. I don't think I will. So I'm gonna take the top hat. I'll take the top hat off the top. And should drop down and still give me clearance. Honestly, the last time I did this, I don't remember. It was a while ago. So I'll bring you guys in for this. Let's bring the car down. you guys saw my original measurements stuff up there, right? Good. Go all the way around. Pop the hood. And if you're going to have the trunk open for a while, it's a good idea to pull the negative battery cable, because the light, the trunk light, will actually stay illuminated and burn your battery down. Here's a fun trick on Miatas that not a lot of people know. If you're doing regular service, you have the L notch right here. If you're doing a harder core, like an engine out, you have this notch right here. The bigger hole gives you a little bit more room to work if you're putting an engine in. Usually when you're putting an engine in, take the hood off. But you can do it with the hood on if you just put it up a little bit further. So I have to take the strut bar out, obviously, this guy. And I have to move some stuff out of the way here. No, just a couple of wires. We'll check this side. Same thing. Yeah, just the strut bar. And he is 8 mil. 8 mil. Every day I gotta wake up and be this good. All right. So I'll bring you guys in so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So you can see the strut bar goes across. And we're still gonna use it. So we need to loosen it. And he's got a nut on the other side that's probably gonna start spinning. And I'd really like to use power tools, but I got you guys with me. So we've got that and no washer. And he's going to stay in there because he is under pressure. This one is a little harder to get to because the air filter, but same kind of thing. And there we go. Oh, I forgot. This nut is it. Okay. And Miata does have a very nice parts tray here, but be very careful. It can also eat stuff. So, oh, come on, buddy. You were just turning in there. Now you don't want to turn? What I'm doing is I'm putting pressure this way, and that's helping that guy slide out a little bit. I'm sort of threading him too. So these two guys came out, this nut and bolt. I know exactly where they go. I'm going to put them right back so I don't lose them. This is just a really tight fit here. Set this guy off to the side. I think he got powder coated too. I don't think he came that way. I have the cruise control actuator. Instead of coming around the brake and going this way, he goes that way in front of the brake, and so he's kind of in the way. And that is our, that's one of the plates that we're going to remove, that strut tower plate. So, all right, I'm going to have to zoom. These guys off, and I don't want to. I don't want to blow you guys out. So, with my wrench up here for now. And what size do we think those are? 14s? Are they 14? Oh, because we're good. All right. So, what do we think? I don't know. I think the smaller zoomer will get it. I'm going to set the mic over on the toolbox just because it'll be loud. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Oh yeah. Nice. Right out. And here. We're gonna have to lock launcher right there. Get a launcher. Okay, so that's the max we can get out of it. I get a spring compressor. Of course I don't. Damn, I thought I could do this right. Probably can. Yeah. Maybe. I'll see if I can zoom that guy out. If I can zoom that guy out, we might be able to do it. Everything wants to be a pain, man. He is going to be a 19. Probably. So nice when this country comes apart. Stuck in. Setting. Oh, damn it. All right. Try something a little different here. We're getting there. We're getting there. There. Okay. Okay. I was hitting him this control arm. Coming out. We have a way to do this. He just caught on rubber control on it. What is that right now? Oh, that's interesting. So we can't press the spring enough. Shock enough. Well, maybe we can come out. No, almost. Washer, lock washer, and put it in the safe spot. I'm going to take these two guys off, these two 14s. Hopefully that top hat gives me enough room. We don't need a spring compressor. Where'd that 14 go? Oh yeah. That's it on there. Oh. Let me get an extension, short guy, because it's a little deeper in there. The part is this will tell me. Jeez, even if you little flat. Both of those studs through, I don't know. Oh, he's catching down here. So, push down. Push down. Okay. Yeah. Pop that out. So, let me. I'm going to let this thing reset. Just, and I did this so you guys can see this. I'm going to raise it up so loud noise. So, here we go. Way. Here. So, this is the top of the shock. And this is the top of the spring, and our original cup was in there. So I loosened the cup, wiggled it out by pushing down on the top of this, which slowly, if you just put pressure on it, it will actually seat the old shock low enough where now I can move stuff. Pushing down really hard so they're clearance. And the bolt out here. Come on, buddy. Yep. And that bolt assembly wiggles out along with a rock somewhere. But we have our spring and our KYB. They're both out of there. We have suspension. So we get a brush in there and clean it out. And again, these springs are in great shape, but the shocks, it should take a lot more pressure for me to push down on that. I guess they're kind of okay. I have them on their weekend. Curious if they rebound. Almost. Let's see, we're on the 1 now. Yeah, he's going back. Okay. That guy's still kind of working. The grease from the bushings, obviously it collects dirt. All new polyurethane bushings in here. And Zach Cruz did the original alignment, but the parts I'm going to have to align it. Also, you can see it. Adjustable the control arm here is powder coated to match the roll bar. The lower control arm and the sway bar are also powder. Just stuff to make it look nice. You're doing all the bushings and stuff, you have everything apart. So I just take it to the powder coater, have them clean it up and coat it. Good. All that extra grease, silicone lube and stuff. That's a lot of dirt. Bolt. Washer back in. Lower part of the shock now. And so here's it. There we go. We have the front shock out. Here's our spring by itself. Again, very good spring. Just gonna look at these F. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6.5. This one's 6.4. Okay. Oh, they're marked front and rear. Okay. But they're not specific left or right. But these springs they've been great. Those get donated to my buddy Joey. And all right. Fun part, we do the rears. They were going to do the rears after a bathroom break. Ripping through. So, bring you guys around. I have you right. Step up. And then, like I said, the original Miata strut comes with this plastic ring to prevent, to prevent corrosion between the parts. So we're going to reinstall that. Yeah. kind of advantageous, I think. These guys, I think, yeah, but it has this crazy bolt. Oh no, you just threw it in that side. Then we have top, but we also have the drive shaft. I even protected the drive shaft and it barely not corroded. There's one here. So in this little socket right here is where the shock bolt is. I have to lower it to get the trunk. Two bolts up here, and it'll take me a couple minutes. Let me go to the bathroom first. Oh, you guys can hear me. It's going to take me a couple minutes to get that thing. So here, let me put you guys with me. The two bolts up here, or I think it's actually, yeah, it's two. So we can drop this down, and then the one main bolt here for the shock, so that we can lift this up and get it out. So, but first, we're going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to wash my hands before I touch the part of me. So I just need a quick break. Fast one. Okay. All right. Woo. Might actually have to fire up the fan here. Love it though. Feels great. Okay. Woo. All right, you guys are still with me? Cool. All right, here we go. We're gonna pop the trunk, and I'm not gonna unhook the battery. I don't really need to unhook the battery because we don't have an electrical. It's not an electrical situation we're working with, so I'm just gonna unzoom the main shock mount and the 2 bolts, and then close the trunk back up. I'll do it on both sides. I don't really need the trunk open very long. So, oh, that Rockstar is kicking. Love it. Love it. Keeps me going. All right. And again, it should just be the 114 center and the 214s on the outside. So hopefully it's pretty quick. So I got my 14 guy. I'm going to get my glasses and another light. This guy's running low on power too. People know how to use these, but they don't know how to recharge them. That is for damn sure. Now here's the fun part, because we put the new wing on. This guy doesn't stay up very well. Oh, of course. So wait. Is that the antenna? No, he's way further forward. Maybe not the trunk. Is he under the tonneau? Should be right here. Is he under the rain rail? Let's take the tonneau off really quick. I thought for sure he was in the trunk. All right, well, I'm going to take the tonneau all the way off and dead bug there. By the way, I'm sorry, you guys. Boss Frog, who makes this, made this roll bar. They are officially out of business, which is a bummer because this thing is far superior to the hard dog roll bar that all the Miata guys seem to be running. And that's pretty disappointing in my book. So, and Boss Frog made a lot of other cool stuff. So, this is really hard to do when the Miata's lifted. When it's not lifted, I can reach all the way across. So, put our hardtop up or our soft top up. Where is he behind the rain rail? Where the hell is he? Okay. No, he's got to be. How come I can't see him in the trunk? Maybe we should ask Chase, because we just did his car and it doesn't have a hardtop. Let me borrow this. Or it doesn't have a soft top. So Maybe I'm looking on the wrong side here. Because I have, no, holy crap. He is actually, all the carpet has to come out. Damn it. So all the carpet has to come out in the back. I'm trying to just use my hands and feel back here. This doesn't feel right. Something wrong here. What the hell? So there's our drain hole. Okay. How did I have my hand in here? There we go. So I have the window zipped down. So, okay. There's no way. It's not that far inboard. All right, well, I guess I have to pull the no, because that's a metal. Got too many bars back here. That's a metal cover. That's a solid metal piece for the hardtop. There's no access to any of that stuff in here. Correct? Yeah. No, this is all welded together. Hang on. So when I come here, no way. It has to be in the trunk. Because it comes to, it's basically at the Frankenstein bolt, and that's part of the rear, part of the trunk, but what the hell am I missing? Oh, crap. I know what's in the way. Hang on. So in an effort to keep this car kind of original, oops, there goes the trunk lid. I still have the original spare in here. And I had the original spare in here for a very, very, very long time. And it started to dry rot. So I replaced the spare. This is how the Miata spare comes. And these guys are very hard to find. The original. Super skinny. It's still inflatable, but it's kind of a donut. So we'll set him to the side. Oh, of course he locked. This is the problem. It's not anything with the. I gotta put that carpet back now because I can put the hard top or the soft top back now. So that carpet can go back up here. Soft top we can refold. Put our latches back down. Seat back. Okay. My problem was I wasn't going in far enough. Wasn't going into the trunk far enough. And there we go. Complete and total access. Oh, crusty. So I'm going to get something to hold this up with. What do I got? I think this guy might be too tall, but we'll try him. He's going to work pretty good. Just need this. There we go. Now I have access back here. I'll show you guys where access is so you don't think I'm totally crazy. So access is through the rear trunk floor right here. That's how you get to those guys. So apologies about that. I thought it was back through the soft top area, but it is not. It is not. Where did my 14 go? Oh God. All right, here we go. Set you guys aside. Long socket isn't going to work. Those. He wasn't. Seriously? Plan of attack. He doesn't have the power to do that. So, have to do I want to do that. There. That's awesome. Now I have no clue where that was. Holy crap. Where the hell did he go? Very far. Oh, he's all the way back here. Oh, God. Let's try that. Trying to match. Let's try and go. Thus. So, don't really need to save these guys, but I'm going to put them on the docks. Here. Have this. Let's see. Wow. Yes. Very stubborn. Oh. Right with her. Sorry. Oh. Sure. Absolutely 14. Ah. Always something, right? Try first, that way. Oh. Exact height that pissed me off. That's my question. Yes, study. All right. Give this a try. Loaded. Okay. Okay. Do a different thing. We're gonna go manual. Wow. So that is what Ohio does. You go. Oh. What do they do with them? Yeah. Look at that. Holy crap. All right. Okay. Let's. Well. Um, damn. These guys are in there, right? So, they're keeping it. Nope, nope. Let me try something different. This one's going to be very difficult to get out of here. That thing's not going to be deep enough. Okay. So, let's see. I think this is big. Hey, it's really corroded. So much water. Okay. So we're gonna have possibly. Yeah. Sorry. Not supposed to be. Hate to do the hammer. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Theory. Problem? They are technically not deep enough. That's the problem. He definitely goes down. Huh. Deep enough. I know how to do this. Damn, really? God, of course. Okay, awesome. Got it now. Okay. Combination. That thing is really down there. This is the fun part. You have to touch something in that day. And totally stupid. Now I just carved that. Oh, that's fantastic. Yep. this down. Wow. Actually, it's amazing. That thing's really in there. This is why you do not buy a car above I-70. Not buy a car above I-70. Okay? I don't know where the mic went. Do not buy a car above I-70. Learn that rule right now. Oh. Like, wait, what the hell's going on? Nope. He just slips right off of that, too. Yeah, he's just carving him thinner and thinner and thinner. So, this one is going to be a ton of fun. He's completely corroded. When I changed out the shocks, I never changed any of this stuff out. So, he just lived like that. This is going to be very, very difficult to remove. Very. So, put that guy back on there. Wow. All right. Let's try this again. Likes to blind me on purpose. Oh my God. Would you believe I got it? Holy crap. When I get it out of here, I'll show you guys. I don't know why. Blinding myself. Why does it take so long to build a project car? This is one of the reasons. Oh my God. All right. Well, I am glad we have new nuts for those studs, because that's what happened to that one. And I'm gonna have to go put this in a vise and get rid of that thing. But yeah, now we have these two out from up here. We're not gonna be using those. Back here, it's out of. Wow, that was quite the adventure, no? I'm sure it's just going to be, it's going to be just as bad on that side. So, no damage to the car, no flames. I probably could have done, and what I'll do tonight is I'll definitely put, this is what happens. It just gets absolutely chewed up when you use the easy out. So the easy out looks like this. Oops. And he has interesting little teeth in there that when you turn him, he actually bites down on the nut and grabs the nut really tight. And he tries to go tighter and he tries to dig and dig and dig into the nut. And this guy was so corroded and seized in there that that's what it took to get him out. So I'm going to leave. Now I'm going to put everything away. We'll see what we need. But we'll go back under the car and we'll take out the job and everything. Okay. Let's get some of these other things out of here. Hammer. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to have the trunk open that long, but we did. Bring this around here, and then we'll. Whoa, come back here! Don't. He's hooked on a piece of branch or something. Okay. You guys up here. This that down. There's no socket. Okay. Bring our battery. All right, let's raise up the car. Totally loose up top, so we need to loosen the bolt on the side of the shaft. So we need to loosen this bolt. It should, yeah, now everybody is loosened here. pull the shock down. He should be on 1. Yep, he's on 1. I can't really pull him down yet. But I can also get a pry bar in there. What size is that guy? You guys know, right? 19? 19 or 21? That's the question. Well, he doesn't. Yep. 17. So, grab our impact and zoom in. As I pull my This is going to be loud noises, so I'm going to set you guys back just for a second. Oh, buddy. Okay. On this side, it's just a bolt. He's not nut and bolt. So he is loose in here. Let's see. Flex these guys out of here. First, like pry bars. It's not always. Stuff like this. Yeah. Should come down. Let me say while he's trying to swap these out. Come back here. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Really should have a spring compressor. This guy doesn't want to stay down. Yep. People. Ah, damn it. All right. I'm going to have to drop this and Mike, he's keeping us up. Lining all this stuff up, which is okay. We don't mind that. There you go. So yeah, this will let me drop the suspension over 30. Suspension's not too bad as far as maybe 14. I don't know. 15. All we really need. Our other side. And he's an 8 mil on the backside here. So. He doesn't have any weight on it. I don't know. He just has spring on him. Why is this so difficult? Oh, there he goes. Now he's going to drop down. Oh, just drop down a little bit. That sucks, man. You have these really nice bolts. They start off very nice, and then Ohio happens to them. So I'm just putting my weight on the suspension. Ooh. Just put him out of there. Oh, that was the other. There we go. Trying not to get all the rust on me. Oh. And I'm going to put this guy back where he belongs so we don't lose him. Yeah. Now, this we can take our ring off with our cup. And again, we have our plastic cap thing, which I think does help. I think it helps with water and corrosion resistance. I mean, this thing is a 96 and these are original parts, and that's not too bad. So, yeah. Those are the rears. It's cap. Oh, putting all this stuff kind of where it came from. So, yeah, if we can, we'll keep those. And then here's our KYBs. And again, these are the rears. 8-way adjustable. The other ones are 20-way adjustable. And let's see if this guy still rebounds. Oh, he is completely dead. Like, he's not. I can pull him back up, but he's not coming back up. So unfortunately, the shock has served his life. He's all done. Oh, hi, big, huge spider. Huge garden spider. So that's it. That's front and rear suspension. In the front, I could have pulled the front sway bar link to help drop, but didn't really need to. So my rag's still here. I'm going to clean up. Get road debris and lawn clippings and all this stuff in here. But yeah, doesn't take much. Yeah, there we go. So ready for the new struts. So that's it for tonight. Let me wash my hands and I'll put the mic back on. Wow. Involved? Not really. I was just joking when I said involved. You guys know that. Miata stuff is pretty damn simple. It's meant to be. I mean, that's the whole purpose of the car is to be simplistic and easy to work on and all that jazz. So front and rears are out. We still have our measurements. And in the next part, we'll be installing fronts and rears for the new stuff. I'm just closing these drawers. It's disconcerting when you have 5 or 6 drawers open. You're like, whoa, shit, don't fall over. So hopefully you guys picked up some stuff from tonight. And I know it's technically not the right way to do it. And I apologize for not knowing where the rear strut mounts were. I thought for sure they were underneath the convertible, the rain rail, but because they were inboard so far, I haven't been in a Miata in a long time. So, and with Chase's car, I didn't even look at it, so I wasn't really paying attention to where they were. We weren't doing suspension on his; we were doing a roll bar, so I didn't look. Now I know, and I've got the instructions for installing them. Like I said, these parts look absolutely fantastic, and the new top hats versus the old ones. I mean, you guys saw the old ones. These new ones are actually super, super nice. And so we have that, and we have our bushing. So yeah, I'll use the plastic, that plastic piece right there, just to help keep these guys. I mean, these guys are really nice. So I'll use that to keep them in really nice shape. And they come with all the bushing mounts and everything else. So again, these guys are going to get installed. We'll do that in the next video. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, anything, please let me know. I'm happy to help out. If you want to see something in particular, definitely shoot me a message, shoot me a comment, whatever. We'll try and get different cars in here and work on different stuff. As I talked about on Facebook and Instagram earlier, and on my other YouTube channel, I'm trying to compile a list of all the vehicles that have been through the shop here since 2011. That's when I first got the lift in here, and I'm trying to figure out how many cars have been through here. And so I asked my friends and stuff to remind me about how many vehicles that have been in here. If you guys think of something you've seen in here, definitely let me know. I'm going to do a big list before I move south, and I'm gonna try and compile all this stuff, and I think it'll be kind of cool to look at see how many cars have actually gone through this shop, and then I'll keep a better list, a more concise list at the new shop. I wasn't expecting it at this place. I thought I would just be working on my stuff, but nope, I'm working on everything. So yeah, if you guys think of something, definitely shoot me a message. Don't forget to subscribe and do the notifications. I'm usually within 10 or 15 minutes of the time that I put up on YouTube. So I try to be concise, but I have Wi-Fi issues and mic issues. Last night, the mic was all over the place. They kept dying on me. So yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully Flying Miata likes this. We'll see. And let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I love it. I love what's happening on YouTube. You guys are showing me that you're liking what we're doing. So, and we being I'm going to keep doing it, and I'll keep doing it here. I'll keep doing it when I go south. The next shop is going to be just as awesome as this. We'll do tons and tons of different cars. So we're going to keep doing it. Again, I don't get paid for any of this. I'm not sponsors, nothing. This is all fun for me. I just enjoy doing it. So I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like it too. That's it for tonight. Almost 1:15. Definitely show someone that you love them today. Give me a kiss on the cheek. Give me a kiss on the tip of their nose. hold their hand, give it a squeeze, and it's important for them, but it's far more important for you. Cool. All right, thanks everyone. I will catch you on part 2 when we're going to be installing these. I'll show you front and rear installation on both. Cool. Thanks everyone. We'll see you in a bit. All right, bye.